Perfect.
Well, welcome back to one of our recast episodes here on Working Class Fishing. It's where we get to sit down and catch up with guests we've had on before and just kind of see how everyone's doing. And this one is with Josh Darguzis. Darguzis.
Yeah, it's close enough for government work.
It is a pleasure having you back on here, Josh, as
Absolutely, buddy.
always.
It's always a pleasure. Talking to you, man. Talking to Brian. I was talking with Brian last night. Y'all are just a freaking riot. So, what's been going on with you, man?
Dude, tying flies, really fucking welding trailers, tying flies, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know you wanted to keep my pet Gregor me. I'll show you Gregor me here. It's my little humpback rainbow.
Yeah. As Josh joined the call, he was like, "I've got a fish. Hold on."
He's like, "Hey man, do you want to do this this Zoom thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, absolutely." I was like, "I'm going to the river." I was like, "Is that cool with you?" He's like, "Yeah." So I'm gonna go ahead and coo this little guy. Come on. You know, it's so much easier when you can edit these releases, right? Go back to your home. Bye, fish. Now I just got to worry about my line taking my rod away downriver, and then I'm going for a swim. Look like some river runs through it, and just instead I'm trying to catch my rod.
Dude, but how's everything going? I mean, last time we talked, you're on the spring right now, the spring river.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How's guiding been? I mean, I saw the schedules for stocking and everything, so it looks like you are going to get a healthy amount of fish.
We do have a healthy amount of fish. Gotten slowed down a little bit because gas prices. But now that it's coming back down, a lot of people are starting to show back up. So, honestly, I mean, the fishing's been phenomenal. Every time you go out, you catch fish, and it's you couldn't ask for anything. Well, I mean, I could. Winning lottery numbers would be a good place to start. But no, it's been great, man. The fishing's been great. Sean's on the other side of the river right now. If y'all aren't, don't know already, Sly_SLI, fly fishing guide. Just go to any one of the posts and click on the thing. You'll find Sean. He's on the other side of the river right now. And last time we came out, he just hooks up to donkeys after donkeys. And Connor's downriver right now with clients. And I mean, they've been having a fair amount of luck last few times they've been out. It's been good, man. I mean, it's been real good.
So, are you going to Sobug this year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I will see you there.
Absolutely. And it was funny because when Adam Hortonberry was there, I went walking up and walked in, and it's like, "Oh man, cool, there's Adam." I was like, "Okay, make my way, kind of meander, say hi to a few people along the way." And Adam kind of does one of these numbers. He's like, "Did you eat goose?" Like, I think I've always been this size. So yeah, it's weird when you meet people on the internet and then you meet them in person, and it's like, wow, you are not like described. I guess that's internet dating in a nutshell. Like, you have more of a beard, and your name's Rhonda? Cool. Go get lunch. So, yeah, man. How's things been with you?
Dude, it's been good, man. Like,
just tying and doing a lot of fishing?
Dude, I have not been doing a lot of fishing.
No,
it's been disgustingly low numbers of fishing trips. Like, I went 2 days in the past 2 months.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's been 3 days. Yeah, it's been pretty fucking rough, dude. But it goes back to like the whole fucking gas prices thing, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah, and just be thankful you ain't driving a diesel.
Yeah, no shit, dude. It's like they finished the repairs on the dam here.
Okay.
Finally, so the river's back open, but the fish haven't moved back up. Like these were throwing cast nets, and I shit you not, no fish, no bait fish, no shad, nothing in their cast nets. And these dudes were like, it wasn't one dude. I was watching the guys on the other side of the river too.
Okay, so that kind of takes the question out of the equation. Did they have holes in their cast nets? So,
yeah,
I mean, if there's nothing, man, that's wild.
The fish just haven't moved back up yet. It's only been open like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like
yeah, what's that?
I was just gonna say I did snag a gizzard shad with a rooster tail, but
okay.
but I didn't.
That poor shad. Oh man. No, so well, you fish Arkansas, and I think actually is the river you fish a Game and Fish River?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm actually a stone's throw away from the Jim Hinkle Fish Hatchery right now.
Oh, okay.
And that is the Game and Fish hatchery, the cold water hatchery for Arkansas. So all of the fish that get stocked throughout Arkansas come out of this hatchery right here.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yep. And they actually last year oh hell, don't get me to line. And I was even at the groundbreaking ceremony, and I don't remember when it was. But they just dumped in a significant amount of money into the fish hatchery to restore it, rebuild it, make it a little bit more sustainable. They can carry more fish, do more types of fish or things of that nature. And they're set to open up here or reopen very soon. So it was a year project, and we're coming up on just over a year. So I wouldn't say too far behind schedule. I mean, you can't really control the weather, so. Yeah. But it's been good, man. We're really looking forward to seeing how everything goes.
Dude, I'm stoked. I've been seeing Mark. I've been seeing Mark post more and more about, hey, we're here on the Spring River. It was a beautiful morning. River's a little low. You know, the typical Mark
man,
shit.
You could do voiceovers for Mark. That'd be great. I'll let him know. You just want to film it, man. I got a guy who narrates for you. Does he know the spring? No, not at all. But, he'll bullshit his way through it.
But, I've been seeing more of those. So I'm like, fuck yeah. That means, hopefully that's trickling down you guys that guide for Mark. Yep. And that's just awesome, dude. It's super cool.
I've talked about this river ad nauseum on any of the Instagram lives. Just people who even come to the river, it's like, shut up, stupid. We know it's wet and it's good fish. And it just, you talk to any of us about it. It's good, man. I mean, we're so ate up with this river. It's not even funny. I don't know, man. I tell everybody, come out here. You will not be disappointed. And if you are, I'll give you a hug.
So, well, you can't be disappointed with a hug from Goose. I don't know. No. Only a bearded goose. A goose without a beard would probably be dangerous. But, like...
more than likely.
Yeah, they'd probably peck you. But, so if people want to snag a trip with you guys, do they just call up to the shop? Or do they DM you guys? How's all that work?
So you can contact us directly, Instagram, text message, anything like that. You can email the shop, mark@springriverfliesandguides.com. You can email me at gooseguidesflies@gmail.com. Sean, Connor, anybody. If you follow any of the links through any of our posts, you'll find the guides. We got, I think, 6. I went to public school. That's been stated numerous times, and I can't count. But, if anybody wants to take a trip with any of us, find us on Instagram. If you want to take a trip with me, somebody else, if you don't know how to get a hold of them, just get a hold of one of us. Yeah. We'll set you up, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. And did you see my giant cheeseburger?
I do see your giant cheeseburger.
So
have you fished it yet?
So there's not much of a hook on it.
Yeah.
It's 2 mil foam on the bottom. And I got a size 4 3XL hook, and I'd super glued up a whole bunch of flies. and the super glue got to me. I got stoned off of super glue. I'm like, I'm gonna make a giant cheeseburger. And it was very, very poor thought on my end when I came to do it. And there's not much of a hook. Now it's just a decoration or a straight bobber. So
Hey, that's fine.
if you want a giant cheeseburger, contact John Morris. He'll hook you up.
Well, Josh and I are actually collaborating on his giant cheeseburger design, and we've got some ideas on how to make it fishy as fuck. So yeah, y'all hang out for that, and we'll show you. But Josh, I'll let you get back to it, man. Go slay more out,
brother.
Go slay out on some of the fish, and go tell Sean he's a wiener. So.
Oh, that'll be easy. I think I'll just like try and whistle and see if I can get his attention. Come over here and drag him like a half mile around and be like, "You're a wiener," and that's it. He'll be like, "What?"
Well, everybody, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with Josh and I. Josh, thanks for catching up with me on here on the podcast, other than just regular talking.
Next time, I think I might be like in the water, like trying to talk this deep, and it's like, "No, the fish is brilliant." Yeah. I have to find a way to do that one. Number 3, I'm going to be underwater with scuba gear and doing sign language.
Ooh, I don't know sign language, so that'd be even
either.
But everybody, go find Josh at Goose Guides Flies on Instagram. You can find all them dudes there. Spring River Flies and Guides, Fly Fishing Guides, Keith, all those dudes will get you hooked up so you can go fish and catch a bunch of fish. Hopefully, you can't always count on the fish to cooperate, but there's pretty good number of fish there, and those guys are good guides. So
yeah, we just stick our hands in the water and there's one that's coming right now, man. He's way down there, but he's coming. Don't worry.
You can find us on Instagram at Working Class Fishing Podcast. If you're listening to this, you probably found us either via YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any of those major listening platforms. Give us a review. It actually means a lot. It helps us out a lot. We really do appreciate everyone listening. And this episode of Working Class Fishing was brought to you by 317 Flies, Max and Outfitters, Angry Rooster Fly Company, Lid Rig, and Morris Fly Co. Everybody, until next time, eat your vegetables, and we'll see you.